Today I want to talk about Take-Two's earnings call, which briefly impacts GTA 6 release schedule, my theory for Rockstar releasing story and online mode separated, thoughts over the estimated price discussion and why I would pay 100 quid for the game, and racing with a custom RT3000, which is what you're looking at the screen right now. Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name's Bishop. Let's rock. So, Take-Two just had their earnings call and everyone's super excited to hear a bunch of multi-millionaires go about their stock portfolios in the boardroom going like, cents on a dollar. And the Cliff Notes takeaway is our reported 125 million net loss. Let me tell you something, this is dropped in the ocean. Ain't too shabby, Wall Street predicted way worse, but just to put this in perspective for the rest of us common mortals, they lost a tenner on a night out. That's about it. And now they will be pissy. I'd say they wouldn't be on a deficit had they not spend the money going after ensuing fan-made modding projects, you bunch of morons. Because don't you dare play classics and don't you dare enjoying them and God forbid modding this abandonware. If you want to be angry about something, join the fight for game preservation and you'll figure out really quickly why all these big corporations want to shut down mods. I dare you. That was a tangent. Anyways, NBA 2K is carrying the company right now. No one cares. I'm gonna press X to doubt on that one. Mobile is struggling. Oh no, your printing machine is broken. Thanks for letting us know. Civilization 7 about to drop. Mom's gonna be happy. She still plays that garbage. Summertime, Mafia, the old country. Yay. Keep an eye on for this. Star Banana, Borderlands 4, dropping before the end of 2025. But nothing really matters. All we care is about GTA 6, still on schedule for fall 2025. No delays yet. Now, speaking of the release, they're keeping all this information super tight. There's no information about release date. There's no second trailer. They're gonna pull a Snoop Dogg and drop it like it's hot. I don't know why I thought about that. I don't even know why I wrote that on a script. And I think they're going to try to break the internet, just drop the game and everyone's just going to rush and then they're going to break the internet. Would be hard to keep a secret, but I don't think it's impossible. I work on a company where we were the people in the front line and we only got told things a week before they drop. So I would say that would be interesting, the list. But hear me out on this one. It's well known that Red Dead Redemption DOS was testing grounds. And they end up separating the online portion and sold it, well, separately from the main game, which is how I got the game. I only got the online portion of the game. So they messed around with the microtransactions and then they learned from the project and then they abandoned it altogether. So I'm not going to fault them for that. I catch and release all the time. But my point here is with roleplay being such a big part of GTA anymore, I can see them selling a story mode and online access for this 100 quid tag and also offer an online mode only, which is going to be an absolute grind fest powered by microtransactions or something, and an online RP mode rigged with subscriptions and memberships to servers and whatnot. Either way, they're going to absolutely make bank and they're going to milk the shit out of this, which brings us to the 100 quid price debate. We talked about this a few times and I've heard like a lot of people, different people talking about this and why I think there's 4 different discussions happening at the same time. So firstly, everything but games have been affected by inflation. Now the question is it fair to consider that digital releases should be cheaper to pass that savings of not printing the media to the consumer, but at the same time, the price tag hasn't increased for a while. So are those savings being passed passively to the consumer? I don't want to pick them up to pick up this point and then just make it their point because no one ever said that. And I'm not defending it. I'm just questioning it here. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. You got this far in the video. The second point is that there is hope other companies follow suit. But you don't just hype the price and expect people to pay for it. And given recent titles, I say we're going to have way more reasons to not buy this project. So unless the quality of the games improve to justify this price tag, no one will touch your mediocre quintuple A garbage. You can't just like sprinkle spices on your poulet croustillant à la mode or pasta alla rustica con raggi di manzo and charge 100 quid for it. Because people are going to be like, motherfucker, this is chicken goujon and spaghetti bolognese. I'll give you a tenner for the whole lot. The one that I lost when I was at the pub. What are you even smoking? I don't know why I went there. So this kind of sort of brings things up to the third point. So where a lot of people refer to is just a game. This is the largest group, which includes people that not only can afford and want to buy multiple titles over the year, people that play a huge variety of games throughout their gaming season, I don't know what to call it, and also don't necessarily stick with one title and regularly cycle through games. So they might not always buy a game at release and wait for sales, etc., etc. And I do agree with the main point here, just because a game costed millions to make, a venture capital was there and whatnot, so developers decided to expand the scope of the title. But it's common to see that improvement in the form of badly optimized next-gen graphics, not necessarily gameplay. So since this timeline lost its ability to tell good stories and create interesting gameplay, so I'm gonna say I am on the minority here, which is the next group where you would pay 100 quid for the game. And I'm judging this by the time I spent on GTA 5 alone and plan to do for another while. And I believe I would get my money's worth because this is one of the few games that I actually actively play. So make no mistake, I've never played the story mode past the first obligatory mission. I have zero interest on playing it. I'm not a single player kind of game, not a story mode driven kind of gamer, but I fully understand if someone wouldn't value the game in the exact same way and wouldn't want to jump into multiplayer and just single player. So they wouldn't spend as much time as I do playing the PvP part of it. So for whichever reason, they just don't want to, and it's fine. So the bottom line is casual players will wait for sales. The majority of the players and gamers on this boat, I consider myself part of the hardcore base, not as a diehard fan, but just because I'm a regular on the game. And I don't really want to pay 100 quid for it, nor I think it should be the new price tag for digital releases. But at the same time, I believe I'd get my money's worth if I do so, unless it comes out extremely grindy and predatory and I just decide to not spend that money and then just go like cry. Until I learn a bit more about this, I'll remain part of the problem and maybe guilty by association. So that's going to be it about this video. And racing with the RT3000 is just as challenging as herding a donkey with a bad enema. That's my review for it. Can go either way. Like accelerating is just like poking it with a stick to move. It doesn't. It revs like hell but goes nowhere. Bumps make it too nervous to hold the road. It skids around the place like it stepped on its own poo. It's a piece of shit. But it's my boo and I like it. All right, thanks for watching. I'll chat to you guys on the next one. Bish signing out.